What's good? Probably been a while since you see my face. As you can see, the lighting is a little different, primarily because I'm uploading this very late in the night, December 31st, 2023. Currently 11:46 p.m. at my time. So if you're watching this in 2024, Happy New Year's. I'm not really into that. I'm not really into the hype of New Year's personally. I feel like that. I mean, I'm just talking about resolutions, but if you have like New Year's resolutions, I'm gonna make a video in the new year talking about it. But I think whatever you had quote unquote planned for 2024, bro, just start it now. Just start it now. I mean, I guess you'll still be starting it in the new year, but again, I'll talk about that later in this video. It's probably been a while since you've seen my face. It's probably been a while since you have gotten a notification from my videos if you have it on. You're a G if you have it on. Maybe some of you are wondering where I've been. Maybe some of you are wondering where I've been, what I've been doing in my absence, my third in a row 1 month absence of YouTube. And I wish I could just say I was grinding 24/7. I was grinding. I was living my best life. I was growing. I was doing things that would make me better. Getting life experience so that I can bring out more value in these videos. Bring more value for these videos. But honestly, like, the boring and like blatantly stupid answer I have is just I just been hooked. I've been hooked into instant gratification. I was barely self-improving these last 5 months. I've been in such a deep plateau the second half of this year that it's been just mind-bogglingly just insane, unfathomable. I almost feel like a fraud having this channel because it being a self-improvement channel, shouldn't I grow and therefore growing share value and share fundamental strategies on how you can get into a better place or get this habit out of your life or get new habits that would better your life or do X, Y, and Z to improve your stature and status in life. But I've been stuck in stage 1. In the beginning of this year, I started hot. I went 4 months without, this will get a little personal, but I went 4 months on Nofap, semen retention. Just didn't even think about porn 1 second. I was, at the very least, averse to just going on YouTube, going on TikTok, going on all these social media platforms and wasting my time. Because during that time, I actually got out of a social media fast. I actually made a social media fast video, if you want to check that out. And that was also a very huge help in me taking away some of the chains that social media has brought, that has taken a hold of me. With corn, I spent 4 months not indulging in it, not thinking of it, and I just felt just so productive, so free, just so consistent. I was living my best life. Frankly, for the last 6 months, or technically the last 8 months, and I've made a few plateau videos. I've made a few videos talking about the fact I am in a plateau. And yeah, bro, I've been struggling. I have indulged into bad habits again that I don't want to mention in this video. And I'm losing more and more shame. I'm losing more and more of my old self the productive self that I've built throughout the last year and throughout 2023, 2022. I have became a slave to stimulation. I became a slave to instant gratification. What should have been the case is that I should have been a slave of discipline. I should have been a slave of self-improvement. I should have been a slave of growth. But instead, I was a slave to these satanic, I mean, they go hand in hand, but these satanic, demonic, just evil addictions and pills that we have in the modernity era that will just keep you hooked, that will not give you any prosperity in life. All they do is just make you weaker. All they do is just make you just dumber. And all they do is just make you less congruent with your best self. But enough about me. You're watching this video because you are also, presumably, a slave to instant gratification. Or if you're not, I guess you just clicked on this video to see what this dude is freaking yapping about. Whatever your case is. 99%, I'm sure that you are a slave to instant gratification. That instant gratification has got you hooked. You found yourself in a place to where the first thing you do when you wake up is not make your bed, not take a shower, this is a whole nother tier, I guess, but go out for a run or do some push-ups or take a intensely cold shower, just the basic self-improvement practices. What you do, you pick up your phone. You scroll on TikTok. You go on Instagram, just scroll. You go on all these social media platforms, or you just go on the internet. Or even worse, you go on incognito and go search up these vile freaking, again, satanic websites and get your kicks and waste your masculinity, waste your power, waste your testosterone on something so stupid and futile that it's just so you're not gonna gain anything from it. Obviously, all you're doing is just destroying your soul from within. Literally a click away. You're a slave to instant gratification. So enough about me. You don't care about what I'm going through. You clicked on this video because I have told you in video and on the title that I'm a slave to instant gratification. And what your job is and what your goal is that you should admit to yourself that you are a slave to instant gratification. And the solution that I'll bring forth in this video is to reject instant gratification completely. And I'm not just talking about the basic TikTok and corn. Corn is a whole nother tier. Quit corn, bro. If you're going into 2024 still chained to corn, bro, you're a failure, bro. You're just a failure. Nothing about it. You're just a big failure. If you're going into 2024 with the intention to still be hooked to this mindless addiction, then you are an idiot. You're just an idiot, and you're a failure. Instant gratification is the problem, and I'm not just talking about the basics, the ones that probably pop up in your mind when I say instant gratification. I'm talking about just technology in general. Just technology and just stupid stimulation. YouTube, Instagram. I'll even go a step further and say just media, just like most TV shows, Netflix, a lot of movies, they're just stupid. All they do is just take away your time, which is your most important asset. You should know this by now. It's not money. It's not freaking happiness. It's time. Time is your most favorable asset. And they're taking that out, and these companies, these big tech companies, these smart, these people, I don't know, these things are using these maneuvers to take away your two favorable assets, time and attention. Just like what they did to me. You probably, maybe one of you guys are wondering where I've been throughout these last 3 months. I mean, I already told you, right? But you want like further details? You know what I've been doing? I'll keep it a little recent. You know what I've been doing for the last 2 months? The last month since the hiatus between my latest video and this video? I was binging Family Guy. I was binging Family Guy episodes. I wasn't doing anything productive. I wasn't doing anything that will produce growth in my life. Physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, nothing. I was binging Family Guy. I was going on incognito and searching up these vile websites, getting my kicks. I would actively choose pleasure over purpose and discipline. And slowly but surely, my productivity was starting to die. My purpose was starting to die. My interest in self-improvement in general was going to die. The optimism I had with this channel, the optimism I had with my personal goals were dying and staggering downhill by the second. And obviously it's my fault. I'm not going to pretend like it's freaking watching Family Guy that was the issue on why I'm losing momentum with my journey nowadays. It's my fault, obviously. But instant gratification is the problem. Instant gratification is the problem. And there's 2 ways you can go about it. 1, it's fake. The little stimulation and dopamine you find in just instant gratification in general, the one where you don't have to put any effort to get it. I mean, that's pretty much the definition of instant gratification, but you don't have to put any effort to get it. You don't strive to get this dopamine. You don't strive to get this entertainment. Because we're living in easy times. And I said this a lot. Primarily in my progress and struggle video, my mental resilience video. Instant gratification is the norm. And it's going to be the new norm in the modernity era. Because back in the day, our ancestors, they would have to strive to get literal, like to literally survive. Like they have to literally strive to get away from stronger predators, apex predators. They have to strive to get food. They have to strive to mate, to build and progress the newer generations that they are going to build. Many things. I'm not going to go into all of them, but bottom line is we are living in the most easiest times ever. So literally, we can get so much stimulation just from going onto the internet and searching whatever instead of finding a mate. Or we can get as much entertainment as or get as much dopamine as ordering something, just ordering some junk food from DoorDash or whatever, instead of hunting for our food. I'm not saying we have to hunt for our food now. I'm not saying we should go that far. But we have lost so much discipline. We have lost so much inner strength that people don't even have the common courtesy, I guess, to just get up and go get their groceries. Like, a lot of people just order stuff online. They get it shipped to their house, and that's the end of it. No struggle whatsoever. And that's pretty much it with instant gratification. It's all fake. It's all just useless pleasure because it's not real. And especially if you are in the middle ground between having abundant stuff, not even abundant, having stuff to where you don't have to, you're not like struggling, like you're not in the trenches type stuff, or silver spoon, rich kid type of lifestyle. You're in the middle ground to where you have stuff, like you have basic necessities, and you have Wi-Fi, which is going to become more common, or not even Wi-Fi, but like technology, which is going to become more and more common in the modernity era and of years yet to come, 2024 and beyond. But you don't have enough luxury to where you don't have to like worry about pretty much nothing. Like, your parents are good, like your parents are really, really good. You can take vacations, you can like go out wherever you want, you have like a whole ass mansion, whatever, that type of lifestyle. I'm not going to explain it all. We're in this middle ground to where we don't have that stuff, but we're good. So then, naturally, if you're not the ambitious type, or not the envious type to where you want to get to that level, naturally, you're going to go find it in instant gratification. Which is so fake. Because, again, people say that, oh, you should have some time to spend to yourself. You should have some time to just relax and just do what you need to do so you can rejuvenate. Your mind is not going to rejuvenate watching instant gratification videos. Your mind is not going to rejuvenate by doing things that are on the path to effortless pleasure. Because you don't get relaxed when you watch these instant gratifying videos, don't you? You don't. You don't.